I'm curious if you knew that this show was going to take off and just become quite as popular as it has.
Oh no, not at all. I don't think I've gone into any project kind of knowing what sort of life it will have after it comes out. But I say one thing for sure: we definitely knew that it was going to be powerful. It's such a local show. Set in like a really small place in England, and you don't know whether that's going to translate to the rest of the world. But obviously, like the theme running through the show was so important to globally, to parents, I guess. There's many parents around the world that are kind of struggling with this same thing with their children, i.e., the internet, the pros and cons of the internet. And I feel like this kind of allowed that conversation to happen.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think to the purpose, to what you're saying about, locality, et cetera, I do think your role is something that law enforcement works differently in different places. And I'm curious how much you think your character and just law enforcement in general in this show is very specific to that area.
I guess yeah, it's quite specific. I feel like I mean, if you want to compare it to the US and what I know, I guess we're slightly more laid back here. We don't carry firearms like the police, so the level of policing and how we police is slightly different. But there's crime everywhere around the world, and I guess my character is he's just he's dedicated to his job. But I think what makes him so special in this moment with this particular crime is that he's a dad. And he has a son of his own that he doesn't quite understand and doesn't quite connect with, and realizes at some point that this could have easily been his own child. They go to the same school, they got the same friend circle,